Good morning, this is Clarkey reporting the results of Burnett Mary Regional Group's drone training. Drones, also known as unmanned aircraft, are rapidly becoming a common and valuable asset in a variety of fields and industries. While they were originally used only in aviation and the military, unmanned aircraft are now being used in agriculture, scientific research, filmmaking, recreation, search and rescue missions, and the postal service, just to name a few. Burnett Mary Regional Group is just one of thousands of bodies across Australia that have incorporated drone technology into its own practices. With their ability to navigate tough terrain, monitor areas of interest, scan the landscape, capture the image of the landscape, scan topography and create geographic maps, drones are proving themselves invaluable in the natural resource management sector.
The CASA training involves a lot of theory and a lot of face-to-face teaching to make sure the students understand the do's and don'ts of flying a drone in the national airspace. Because they're flying an aircraft, that's what a drone is, and that's what CASA looks at it as. And so it's really important to have the students understand what the regulations are, where they can't fly, why they can't fly there, how to read an aeronautical chart to understand the different zones, air traffic zones and stuff in the sky. And then they have to take a fairly vigorous theory test, and then they do quite a bit of flying. They have to do up to, total of 5 hours of flying and a very, very in-depth flight test that we run them through.
All BMRG staff should know how to effectively fly drones of a variety of sizes and models due to their increased demand as part of our project work. But these little buzzing devices are still considered aircraft, and the controller is still a pilot, and so there are strict regulations that must be abided by.
Well, basically because you're flying an aircraft into the national airspace, as I mentioned earlier, and so CASA takes that quite seriously. It's not the same as a Boeing 747, but it can still cause a lot of hazards and harm. A lot of people don't realize that you're not supposed to fly over people. You're not supposed to fly within 30 meters of people, like at a beach. We all see it every day. Those things are not allowed. Those are against the laws. And so CASA just wants people to understand when they're doing their job using drones, or even flying drones recreationally, that there are some very strenuous responsibilities that go along with that privilege. And if you do have issues, they want you to know how to deal with it and where to go to find out what needs to be done and what protocols to follow.
After an intensive 5-day course, BMRG is excited to welcome its newest fully licensed pilots to the team. Some of the best footage and most accurate data we can obtain has been made possible by having these nifty machines on board, and they are playing a valuable role in the deliverance of some of our most important endeavours.